Hi guys, and welcome to Mark Bayeski YouTube channel. Today is the 21st of September, right? Okay, so apparently in a couple of days time we're all not going to be here. There's something that's going around that if you all sit up and take notice of, and even if you do a little bit of research and make the effort to just look at past, you can see a recurring influence of what we call negative energy or fear. Fear is the biggest commodity, that's no doubt. It's the biggest seller, it makes people the most money, it gets the most likes on social media. And the reason why that is, I think the human being tends to look towards things that make them excited, that gives them a stimulant, instant kick, a buzz, whether that's positive or negative, it doesn't matter. They'll look for something that gives them that shock energy. They get bored of it very quickly, mind you, and then they look at something else because it's kind of very addictive. So apparently, Nibiru, Planet X, whatever you want to call it, and if anybody looks back on my posts or a lot of the write-ups I did back in 2010 about the end of the world and so on, all of these nonsensical garbage basically put out there purposely to sell. There may be hints of truth within certain things, but the main truth is that they try and find truths and then coat them with garbage and nonsense and what I call fear. Fear sells. It's sell, 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 sell. It's really easy. You try and sell happiness and love. Damn hard. But there's some people out there like me who work very hard to sell in love, because love is the most beautiful commodity in this world. Now, here's the thing. Love is 99% in this world and fear is 1%. That's my belief system. You're all going to say that's garbage, there's too much evil and badness going around. No, there isn't. Actually, there's only 1%, but you get to see the 1% more than you see the love. Why is that? Because you focus more on the fear and the 1%. How many times do you focus on the love and the kindness and the people around you who, you know, pick up a wallet because you've dropped it or helped you when you needed a helping hand? You soon forget these things. They're not a big deal. But then when you see like fear, 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 you buy into it and it burns in your mind and stays there. That's how it works. It's very clever. It's manipulating energy. Now, the 1% in this world that you don't really know about too much, these are the hidden hand, we call them, they know how energy works, and thus they'll put out things there to scare the world, and they'll use their influence to influence what we call puppets to do their abiding, which is their bidding, which is fear, 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 war, kill, hate, bomb, and people just buy into it and do it, normally because of money, normally because of power, and a lot to do with ego as well. So listen, I'm going to give you something that might make you think a little bit now. There's a very, very I wouldn't say powerful, but somebody who is looked up to incredibly in the world of physics, and he's a scientist. He's got so many names after it. I'm not going to name him, but he's the one who this guy is something else, right? And this makes me laugh because he's so admired by everybody, and he's so specific in what he says that people buy into it. But the thing is, what makes me laugh is that this time in 2010, he was doing videos on YouTube, right? And the videos were that when Nibiru enters the atmosphere, we will all levitate. And by I think he said 2012, 2013, we will all be levitating off the floor because the earth will have a different energy and we will all be able to communicate in a telepathic way, blah, 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 blah. And lots of people bought into this. Where are we now? 2017. I don't think I've lifted off the floor. And I don't think many people really hear what I say when I try to tell them something. So nothing's changed, guys. It's still the way it is. It isn't the end of the world. In 2 days won't be the end of the world. All of these things are basically fear set. And these people who pump out all of this stuff, they know that you'll forget. That's their secret. They know that you'll move on to something else and forget what they said last year. And then you'll buy into it again. Or there's 7 billion people who will buy into something else that they say. So in theory, what these people do is they know fully how. I'll give you a for instance. I like giving you for instances because you might understand what I'm trying to say. I met a guy once who wanted to start an online gambling thing, and he said, "What do you think?" And I said, "Well, what kind of gambling it is?" And he explained that it's about a game that you play, and you can win this game. And I said, "Okay, and how would you make money?" "Well, you make money from the membership once a month." I said, "Okay, well, people have a choice, and if they want to gamble, that's fair enough for this game. They want to play this game and lose $39 a month, that's fine, that's up to them. But if you're asking me what I feel, I would say that on the front of on the front of this website that you're creating, this great game that you're talking about, that people can win great prizes, make sure that you get your cancellation button on the front page. So it's got to be a big button that gives people the option to press that button and then cancel if they don't want to play it anymore." And do you know what he said to me? He said, "Mark," he said, "that button will be put somewhere where it's hard for people to find. And Mark, just so you know, 79% of the world population can't be bothered to cancel a membership. So that's what I work on." Of course, I was heartbroken when I heard this, and I thought, what an awful way to see life and to manipulate people knowing that they can't be bothered to do something, so I'll make money because of people's ignorance or laziness. And I just thought that was absolutely horrible. But then again, guys, everything that you buy into is probably based on those very facts. That these people know that they can manipulate you and me when we don't probably cancel something or when we buy into fear. Today is a day that I'm looking into your eyes and I'm asking you with all my heart, turn away from the fear and look towards the positive. Look towards the good things that are happening around you. If through your day, work towards the good. Look towards the good. Do and be the good. Make the difference around you. Don't focus on fear. Let that be. There's enough people focusing on fear today. Don't you be that. Don't you fall into that trap. That is just a trap that pulls you down and changes the way the earth, the world is. It lowers the vibration. What you need to be doing is posting beautiful things of amazing contributes that people give every day, amazing things that people say every day, stories of people like young girls who rescue a dog from the water, or things like that which lift all our inspiration up, lift all our energy up to do good in this world. If you're posting pictures of dogs being hung, how is that going to make everybody else feel? It's going to bring them down. And if you see a post like that, what should you do? You should post a picture of beautiful animals and talk about, rescue centres, and go to a rescue centre and walk a dog. Do something to make the difference. Change the world by what you do, not by what you see out there, which is trying to pull us all in. My dear friends, we all have a choice. We choose to see what we want. We choose to be what we want to be. Today, work with me. Why not try to choose love, compassion, helping people, sharing, gifting, making a difference, showing the world how to live, how to behave in the most beautiful way that your heart only knows. Reject everything which is dark. Reject everything which is fear, and laugh and become stronger than it and say, what a load of nonsense, and talk about the wonderful things that are about to happen in our future for our children. Love you all. Have a great day from my heart to your heart. And I know you'll make the right choice. Your heart always knows. Love you all, guys. Have a fantastic day.